Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel. For those of you who are new, thank you for checking out what I have going on here. For those of you returning, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be able to read for you again. This reading is intended for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're watching for an Aries, you're going to need to reverse the role because it will feel as though I'm speaking to you about your Aries. So Aries, I did all the shuffling. This is kind of a bummer message because I'm looking at your love life. You're at the bottom of your deck as the Emperor in the reverse. To me, what I'm seeing right off the bat, this is definitely a twin flame dynamic. We have our Emperor reversed, our Empress reversed, and our Queen of Cups. I'm seeing that it seems as though there's someone that's always been in the way of your connection with whoever this is that's coming through in your reading. Now, I wanted to take a look at your energy for the month. You're happy, but you're not as happy as you could be. There's some situations that you don't have clarity on. I feel like you are trying to keep your options open in regards to love, because with this bittersweet card coming through, I feel like you are connecting with a twin this month, but I feel like you're very well aware of this person's nature, that they have the capacity to leave very quickly. What's going on in your love life for the month? Not so great, right? We got the Devil, we got Ace of Pentacles reversed, Six of Wands reversed. There's an energy here of you reconnecting with someone, but it being very, very short-lived, because behind the scenes, I feel like they're doing something else that you may not be aware of. I do feel as though this will come to light this month, and that's something that's going to have you taking yourself out of the equation, because there's still too many people involved in this connection. This person is having a difficulty making a decision between you and someone else. I feel like for you, the situation has changed a little bit in regards to the way that you're viewing things, because you're no longer as invested in whatever this is as you used to be. In the past, this might have been something that you were really waiting for, something that you were trying so hard to make happen. With creation in the reverse, this is showing me that you're not spending a lot of time putting energy into this at this time. You know what you want. I feel like, however, you're very well aware of the fact that timing is playing a huge role in regards to this connection. There's something about this person's energy where they feel as though they have to give to someone else because they don't know how to honor the connection they shared with this person and just release it. It's almost like they feel like they're a traitor by moving on from an ex, or releasing an old partner, or releasing the partner they're with that they no longer want to be with. And so it's like this person is still trying to learn how to honor a memory without being a part of that memory. I feel like for you, you know that this person lacks maturity, that they're still kind of toxic, that there might be someone else involved in the situation. There's an opportunity here, but I feel like it's still so far beneath the surface in regards to this connection, that for you in the past, you might have tried really hard to make this work, right? With impatience in the reverse and soulmate in the reverse. Now it's kind of one of those things where it's like, as long as you feel intuitively that there's something else going on, I don't even feel like you're going out of your way to really have big conversations with this person about what you're feeling. I feel like you're keeping it to yourself, and you're just like, you know what, whatever's going to happen in regards to this connection is going to happen. Now, this person, I feel like they're really trying to force whatever the situation is with a karmic partner, for the simple fact that they just can't seem to let this go. It's like they can't let the wheel of fortune come in. They can't let Jesus take the wheel, right? It's almost like this person is so fixated on a missed opportunity with someone that really screwed them over, that they're willing to put this person over you as far as give them attention. And I feel like for you, even though this person makes you very happy, you're genuinely considering calling this an ending, or not allowing this person to come back into your life, not continuing to give your energy to this, because with what I'm seeing here, what this is actually creating is the divine feminine energy bowing out and leaving this person to kind of the life that they're choosing for themselves. You're not willing to keep playing the game because you've gotten into a space where you feel very good about yourself. You know, you have other choices. There are people that are interested in you. Intuitively, I feel like you believe this is your person, but it's almost like you've leveled up in a way where it's like you're not trying to control the tide anymore, right? There's things that are just out of your control that you realize this person is going to have to figure out within their own timing. There's something here where it's almost like this person wants you to fight for them. They want you to feel upset or jealous. They try to kind of play you against this other energy that they keep in their life, or they say things to try to piss you off so that you'll be more adamant about being with them. For you, you are now seeing this for what it is, and you're not willing to feed into this person and kind of their control drama, because this is really how they control the situation, right? It's like they create all these games around love. You know, this isn't someone that can just be open and honest and available because they have fear, right? So it's almost like this person creates like a maze for you to have to follow. As soon as you feel like you might have gotten to the end, you know, the rules of the game change, and then you're trying to relearn how do you get to where you're trying to go, or how do you win the prize, right? This person doesn't play fair, you know, and I feel like they're doing that too again this month. So while there is some disappointment in regards to this, I feel like you're more focused on not allowing this to affect your self-esteem this month, not allowing this to affect your self-worth, because in the past, I feel like this is something that may have really put you in a bad place. Whereas now, this time around, you're just like, I know who I am. I know what I deserve. This is such a difficult decision for you. I'll just make it for you. You can have whoever this water sign is, what this looks like to me, whoever this is, right? And I'm just going to respectfully bow out and let you deal with the mess that you're making with the messy people that you're dealing with, right? So kind of a sad energy. I feel like that's part of what this bittersweet is about, is that you're more in this person's life maybe this month than you have been in the past. But there's an energy of feeling as though they're pulling you down, right? They're not giving you what you deserve. Maybe you feel as though, like, if you don't talk to this person much, when you come back around, or they come back around, or you're conversating, this person has a way of belittling you or making you feel worse than you felt when you were apart from them, right? And so it's like, wow, it's really good to see you. Really sucks to see that nothing's changed. Really sucks to see that you're still kind of weighing me down, or you're still in this space of like detracting from all of my growth that I accomplish when I'm apart from you. And that's the difficulty in twin flame dynamics, is that if your twin isn't ready, it's almost like they just kind of break you down when you get into one another's space. And then you separate and you build yourself back up better than before. But it's like, as long as there's still things for the both of you to fix within yourselves, you're going to keep having that effect on one another. And unfortunately, it seems like that's something that for those of you who are in that dynamic will be facing this month. Now, your opportunity here is the chariot. So I feel like you have an opportunity to move forward in a different direction, you know, and maybe you would have dealt with this differently in the past. Maybe you would have gotten really upset, or you would have tried to persuade this person to see your point of view, or maybe you would have told them like, well, I don't even know why you care about that person, or whatever it is, right? You have an opportunity to move differently. And I feel like that is going to change how this person views you, because you're growing up, right? Like, not that you were a child when you were dealing with this person, but this situation has made you grow up. It's like you're now no longer fighting for something that feels like a battle. This is kind of like, okay, what's meant for me will be mine, regardless of what I do. Like, I'm not going to break my back trying to carry this entire relationship by myself, right? Now, in you doing that, I feel like that's going to show this person something about their karmic partner, because you're doing to them exactly what they need to be doing to this toxic relationship that they're dealing with, right? You're teaching them like, okay, I can love you and I can honor the memory of us and everything we had without feeding into this and allowing it to drag me down, right? So it's almost like you're leading by example. And that's kind of what that chariot energy is that you're trailblazing a new path, right? You're teaching this person how to deal with this separation in a way that they're probably not used to, because this person is still they're behind as far as like evolution. They're behind as far as maybe like relationships or feeling their feelings. This is somebody who they don't know how to release, right? So in you doing this, you're actually being able to set a different tone for relationships, for love. This person, I feel like, really fears being in one place. They fear being with one person. They fear missing out. They fear being alone. Like, this person just has a whole lot of issues, right? Whereas with you, it's like you're able to reconcile the past with the present and then put them together in a way that you're able to find the direction that's best for you moving forward. And so I feel like you're giving this person an example of what a healthy separation looks like. And hopefully they will follow suit with that eventually. Now, the obstacle is the Knight of Swords. So this is talking about seeing things clearly. And unfortunately, you did have the Sun in the reverse for energy for your month. So there's things that are not clear, right? I feel like this person enjoys being in your space. So I don't think they're being 100% transparent about this Devil energy or this Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands in the reverse. I feel like that's going to be something that will come out maybe later in the month. Something might surface where you're seeing that this person is not showing you everything that's there. They're still doing the same things. This person could even just have an addiction for those of you who are not in a twin flame dynamic. It could be that your person is still like very addicted to sex, gambling, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, right? It's something that's keeping this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse because they're more committed to whatever this is than they are to you. And they're wanting you to compete and fight, right? So I feel like in the beginning of the month, you'll probably be feeling some really good feelings. That's part of that bittersweet energy. What you don't realize, though, is that you are in a situation that involves more than just you. This person has loyalty to something or someone else just as much, if not more, as to you, right? There's one thing that they feel like is they're very passionate about. The other thing they feel like that's like what they should be doing. But for some reason, there's this blockage here where they almost feel like what they should be doing is too good for them or it just can't work, right? And so I feel like that energy is you, right? Maybe you're too pure for them, too straight and narrow, too dedicated to what you're trying to accomplish. There's something here where it's almost like you're out of this person's reach. And so they go back to whatever this is to kind of comfort them or, keep them from feeling alone rather than letting this go and going after you, because this is a for sure thing. This is not something that's going anywhere, regardless of how they treat it, regardless of how it makes them feel. Whatever this third energy is, whether it's a person or a situation, it's going to be there until your person decides to let it go, right? Whereas with you, I feel like you're kind of a maybe in the sense that you know your worth well enough to not stay with somebody who can't figure their stuff out, right? So obstacle for the month is this Knight of Swords. I feel like you're going to see something or hear something that's disappointing to you. The advice actually is pretty good, though. You got the Five of Swords in the reverse. You did have this Emptiness Oracle card. I feel like that's talking a lot about your person just being kind of empty. But with this Five of Swords in the reverse, this is literally saying that whatever this person is trying to do this month, however they're trying to like get over, or one up you, this is going to blow up in their face as soon as you walk away. So if suddenly they seem like they're giving all this attention to something else, just let it be, okay? Because it seems like this person, they always need to be in control. But in doing this, giving attention to whatever this is, they don't realize how out of control they really are. And when you remove yourself from this situation, everything that they're doing, all the games that they're playing with this games in the reverse, this is really going to backfire on them. And in all honesty, what they fear happening the most is probably going to be what transpires, right? So I don't know what that is. For every person you're dealing with, it's something different. but this person is not going to get the upper hand based on what they're doing, right? It's almost like karma is going to come back in and make this person sit down. Now, for those of you who are dealing with someone who has addictions or is like involved in some kind of criminal behavior, that's going to get exposed, right? And this person may end up having to like do time in a, a program, or it could be like if somebody violates parole or probation, that they could have to sit down for a while somewhere, right? So just trust and know that whatever's being done in the dark is definitely going to be coming to the light this month. I feel like you have an opportunity to kind of release this, not forever, because I know that there's some of you that are very invested in this, even if it doesn't feel like it with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. But release this for now, because this is the energy of you buying a bunch of seeds that never sprout, and then being disappointed, regardless of how much time you spent nurturing whatever, this connection is to you. It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. It's not growing, right? This is going to backfire on this person, though. I promise you things are not just going to work out in their favor. So try very hard not to get in this Knight of Swords energy where you're very confrontational and you're trying to like get the last word, because it doesn't matter, right? Like at this point, it doesn't really matter what you say to this person. They're going to do what they do. They're going to have to learn the hard way. And so you got choose a new direction, and that actually came out in the reverse. I feel like your person, the reverse is for them because they're having trouble moving on from something that it seems like they're very tied to. Whereas with you, with this chariot energy, I feel like you will be choosing a new direction. Now, bottom of your deck is a year from now. So I feel like with this person's energy, this Five of Swords, whatever this is that comes back on them, they're going to really have to start thinking about why they behaved the way that they did, right? This person will eventually come back around. They'll want to have a conversation with you about this. I don't know if you're going to leave this as an ending or not a year from now when this person really sees the error of their ways. But it will come full circle. Trust and believe that. And I mean, they could come back around sooner, but I feel like a year from now is when you're going to really see real progress in regards to this connection. Let's get a romance angel card for you. And then I'm going to look into your person's energy in the extended reading. I'm pulling 13 cards. We're looking at them, what they want, what they think you want, how they're feeling about you, the situation, whole bunch of other stuff. What are they not telling you? We're going to look at actions now and in the future. Quite a bit of things that should be able to provide you with clarity. I feel like these cards don't want to say anything. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like you're being advised to tell this person how you feel and then kind of make a graceful exit, because I feel like when all of this kind of hits the fan and this person is stuck having to really sit and think, they're going to replay all of the things that you talked about. And they're going to think like, wow, why didn't I compromise with Aries? I really need to apologize, right? So choose your words wisely. Pick what's most important that you would really like this person to know. And then speak your mind, right? That's something that could possibly hurt as Knight of Swords if you don't speak clearly and concisely, or if you say things but you're not saying exactly what you mean. Because I feel like this may be the last conversation you have with this person for a little while until they can really sit and like let it marinate. And they will really start to think about what you talked about. So just choose your words wisely, because as they're thinking about it, they're going to realize like, wow, all the times Aries tried to compromise with me, all the times Aries accepted my apologies when I acted immature and I lied, right? And they're really going to start missing the intimacy that the two of you share. So don't despair, even though this month feels kind of heavy. I can feel it. It will get better, but this is a necessary situation for this person because that devil energy is just so strong. There is not a whole lot you can do with this at this time, okay? All right, I'm going to put the preview to the extended reading so we can take a look at your person and what they've got going on. We're going to kind of see what's up with this other energy that seems like they're in the mix and making things difficult. And if you want the whole extended reading, the description box will have the link for you, and you can just click on it and you'll be redirected to be able to get that. All right, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Good luck with this. Bye. So Aries, just as I suspected, your twin flame card came out, right? Definitely a twin flame dynamic going on here. Now, what's interesting is I don't know if you move away from this person in your heart space or stop spending time with them, because it looks like they're trying to flip the roles. Maybe it's almost like you had moved on from this, so they followed suit. Now, for whatever reason, it looks like the two of you are in one another's space again after a period of not speaking. And this person is not being 100% transparent with you about their life, what they have going on. I feel like they're waiting for the right time to tell you. And I feel like you will probably end up finding out before they tell you, for the simple fact, I don't think this is going to go the way that they're hoping. Now, your person is coming through with King of Wands energy. So they are very interested in you at this time. This month, they are interested in a lot of things, is kind of what this looks like. They really would like to work with you. They're wanting to open up to you. They know that you'd like to move the situation forward with them, but they also feel as though you don't see them in a very positive light.